how far can the Lakers go?
It's a wide open NBA this year. It's not just in the Western Conference, Eastern Conference as well. This team has a championship starting roster right now. They will go as far as their bench takes them. As we know, it's been a tale of two different teams this year with the Lakers. Post All-Star break, this team has won the second most games behind the Boston Celtics. This is a team right now that is poised to go out there. It's once they settle into their identity. And it's interesting, Phil Jackson sends an email talking about Andrew Bynum and his identity with the team. And as he matures, as Phil Jackson says, and understands that his presence on defense is what will make this a championship contending team, the next game he goes out there and grabs 30 rebounds. Yeah. So the Zen influence is there,
Zen on,
even from email. If you put all these pieces together, an offense that was under construction and now is starting to gel together, and to go out there and to beat San Antonio without Kobe Bryant gives tremendous confidence to all those other players, the role players, and those bench players. When championship time is there, they're going to be there ready to play.
So wait, how far will they go?
I think they're going to be in the finals. I think that they'll face.
Well, they're going to win the West.
They're going to win the West.
Wow.
Right now, I understand this season they have not beat OKC. Now, they're 2-1 over the Clippers. This is a team also that beat San Antonio last night, and they have to face them two more times in the next few days. But still, OKC, I see that matchup because of the presence defensively of now Andrew Bynum understanding that, okay, it's okay for me to go out there and get 10, 15 points. But let me get 15 to 20 rebounds. That would be the difference.
By the way, that email went to the LA Times. It was for them.
Right.
Rob? I'm not buying it.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry about that. This is my issue that I have.
I'm listening.
All right. I have no confidence in Mike Brown, and we saw none. And we saw the bickering and what happens. Also, this team, and you talked about the Thunder, just too young, athletic for these guys. And the other thing is they are 14 and 16 on the road. Bad sign. Good teams play better on the road. I've seen the Lakers lose to a lot of, bad teams back-to-back to Detroit and Washington on the road. And I know they've played better of late, so I'm just saying when I look at the whole season. This reminds me, I understand why you would even feel that way, because whenever Kobe's on a team, you just don't want to give up the ghost or let it go, believe that he can't get them back there. You know what it's like? It's like the Tom Brady factor. It's the Patriots are always in the mix. Even though they haven't won in 8 years, the whole thing, you always still feel like they're right there. They always have a shot, and they do because of Kobe and his. And
wait, did you
don't think that?
Yeah, I'm saying they are right there. They were in the Super Bowl last year. What do you mean?
To win. I'm just saying
pay
to win.
respect to Tom
I'm
Brady.
just saying,
What was that about?
Yes, because they're always in the conversation.
Right.
In the mix. That's what I'm saying with the
You
Lakers.
just compared Tom Brady to Kobe Bryant.
No, but I'm saying, but the
Patriot Parker.
Wow.
But the point is, not that name. But the point is, we still think Tom Brady is the same guy and still has the same team. But when you really peel it back, you realize it's flawed. Flawed coach, flawed bench.
Wow.
I don't like the coach, and I don't like the bench.
Give me 2 seconds. Flawed coach, 2008 Coach of the Year, 5 years with Cleveland, never less than the second round.
Your best player just grabbed 30 rebounds, said he doesn't even listen to it.
Okay, and you talk about the youth and age of OKC. We know that they are maturing and they're taking steps in the right direction. But in playoff basketball, when you can focus in on a team and have that game plan, no back-to-back games, the defensive presence all of a sudden becomes the highlight and offense slows down. Then you talk about all those matchup issues. It's going to be a problem for OKC as it has been in years past in the playoffs. Regular season, completely different picture, back-to-back.
How did they get to the Western Conference Finals last year with the one-on-one? They haven't changed their game.
No, they haven't changed their game.
They got there last year, and they got one more year of experience. The other thing, too, is the last time the Lakers had a losing record on the road, 2006-2007 season. And what happened that year? Knocked out in the first round. I'm telling you, giving you a telltale sign they're not a good team on the road. And to be good and to advance, you got to go somewhere else and win on the road.
One game.
Skip, how far do they go?
Marcel Wiley, question. Are you playing to your L.A. crowd by making this pick? I just have to know.
No. You can listen to the radio show, and they have converted me over since the All-Star break. Yes, beginning of the year, it was all Clippers for me. They've converted me.
I gave them no shot until they acquired Ramon Sessions at the trade deadline, and I said it was a great move. And I pushed for exactly that move for several weeks. And yet, in the end, I'm still going to say, in the playoffs, the best chance belongs to the San Antonio Spurs. But right now, the second best chance to win the West, I'm with you.
There you go.
It's the Lakers. They have started to find themselves, and I've said this from the start of the year, which is why I was so against trading Bynum. They have two things nobody has in basketball, not just in the West. They have two skilled 7-footers. It's hard to deal with those guys on a night-to-night basis. So what happened against Dallas? Dallas just shot the lights out last year because, number one, L.A. couldn't defend the perimeter jump shooters, but also they were just crazy on fire, nuts hot, right? I mean, just have you ever seen such Stojakovic, remember, just going crazy?
What was their year? Dallas played very well.
It was their year.
And it was
They got on the
coming from
run.
everywhere. They had a great bench. Everybody contributed last year.
And one thing that's not noticed is this is a great free-throwing team. In their starting lineup, everyone shoots great free throws except Metta World Peace at 57%. But think about it. In clutch situations, crunch time, Metta World Peace won't have the ball. He's out there for defense. Right. So therefore, you could give it to Andrew Bynum shooting 68% as a center. That's great. Now you can't go into the hack of Bynum mode that a lot of teams have used in the past.
And Metta had his game of the year last night. 10 out of 15 shots. I'm not sure we're going to see that consistently. Right. So bottom line, X factor is trying to get Kobe back into the flow of the offense because it becomes so Kobe-centric that sometimes the two big guys don't see the basketball.
Can you get that Andrew Bynum with Kobe on the floor?
We see that earlier this year, where they weren't getting enough, and Kobe wouldn't go to Bynum when he should have.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a blessing in disguise that Kobe is now witnessing this team from the sideline.
I agree. That's a good point.
And saying, okay, I need to defer to the big guy more so.
Yep.